Hi everyone! In this video, I'll be walking you through how to complete Open the Palace Gates through to find a way to open the door to the Royal Hall. These subquests are part of the Stone Beasts, like Ghouls Seated, the second quest of the On One Side a Palace, on the Other a Tomb series in Snezhnaya. Once you have triggered the quest, Open the Palace Gates, you'll walk up to them and find that they are completely frozen over. You'll have to take an alternate route, so turn left and continue forward to find your way. Pick up the ammo and use it to dispatch the mobs in front of you.
Let's do this.
Once the enemies are dealt with, carry on forward and then turn right. You'll find an arched entryway barricaded by some ice. Open your Prime Ice Construct menu, point at the ice, and refund it to clear the path. Move forward and dispatch any enemies that stand in your way here.
How could this be?
If you're running low on ammo, you can pick some up in one of the crates nearby.
Be worth holding on to. Big mistake. Taste my arrows. Need a refill. Taste my arrows.
Once the way is clear, ascend the stairs to the castle gate. Pick up more ammo at the cache if you've run out before moving forward through the next set of doors. Here you'll be met by a statue that needs to be pushed along the ice and onto a compression plate to open the door. When you push the statue, it will move all the way forward until it meets another object, so to direct it where you want it to go, place some cubes in its path. Once you have moved the statue onto the compression plate, the mechanism will unlock and you can push the doors open to get into the next area. Here, Paimon will explain the function of the Kresnik's torch prototype that's hanging from the ceiling in this room. That is that when you shoot it, the Kresnik's torch will either melt or freeze everything in the room. Shoot it now to melt the surroundings. This will summon some creatures into the room that you'll need to dispatch before you can move forward.
Need a refill. Reload.
Once they're defeated, the sheet of ice that was barring your way will shatter and you can carry on. Move forward to the throne to discover the next puzzle. Here, Goggles and Paimon will explain and point out 2 platforms that need to be compressed by 2 statues on either side of the room. There is a firearm upgrade blueprint in front of the throne here, so you can pick that up if you want to. Alright, let's go get that first statue and push it all the way down here. Swim under this arch, ascend the stairs, and travel along the hallways to reach the first statue.
Need a refill.
The Eye of Grey will explain that you'll want to shoot the Kresnik's torch to ice over the room. But, let's get rid of these mobs first.
I'm in over my head.
Once they're dealt with, shoot the Kresnik's torch to freeze the room over. Go back to the sub-room where the statue is and shoot the ice out from underneath it to drop it down. Go to the left side of the statue and push it forward so it hits the wall. Move to the back side of the statue and push it forward again so it drops down into the hole. Jump down after it and push it forward again so it meets with the compression plate. There we go. That's one side done. One more to go. To get to the other statue, we'll need to cross this bridge here. Point to the anchor point and hoist yourself up onto it. The mechanical bridge is unable to start if it's completely frozen, so go ahead and shoot the Kresnik's torch again. There we go. Now that it's unfrozen, start the mechanism. With the bridge now accessible, move forward across it and into the next area where the next dragon statue will be. Here it is. It's going to need to be pushed along the floor, so go back to the Kresnik's torch and shoot it again to freeze the room over. Now, go back to the statue, move to the left side, and push it forward. Now that it's moved, push it from the front. Now that it's on a rising platform, go ahead and go back to the Kresnik's torch and shoot it again to warm up the room. Now that it's warmed, the fountain under the statue will activate again, but we will need to push the statue on the ice that's next to it now, so go ahead and shoot the Kresnik's torch again to ice it back over. Now go back to the statue and turn left into the seating area. Then turn right and ascend the ramp. Take another right, go along this corridor, pick up any ammo if you need to, and then go over to the statue. push the statue from the front. Then, push the statue from the right. Next, push the statue from the back and it will descend down the ramp and down into the hole. Go after it. Jump down into the hole and push it towards the compression plate. And that's it! This puzzle is now solved and the mechanism to go into the next area has been unlocked. I hope this guide was clear and helped you complete this quest. Feel free to thumbs up the video if it did. Ad astra abyssosque, fellow travelers. Happy adventuring!